That's two more.
This could be a three-way
And no
battle.
DRS as well. No DRS.
Going into turn 3. It is going to be 4K. No. Oh, de weer komt.
Good evening and welcome. We are back, Contest to Speed, for the first ever crossplay. We are here at Silverstone for a 50% community crossplay race, and joining us is 17 drivers across all 7 tiers. Of course, we have people from EU1 to AM3, and we are very, very excited looking at this one as the drivers begin to head towards the exit of the pit lane. And as we can see, Spudhead donning the Williams, and he's going to be one of the first ones out early. It does look like it's heavy wet conditions. We are believing that the conditions will go towards the end of qualifying, with the race being a dry race. So plenty of overtaking to come, certainly in race conditions. First on the track, though, it's not Spudhead. It is Cornish Mantis, who is donning the AlphaTauri, heading down towards Brooklands. And it really is just the first glimpse of what these drivers can do. Obviously, we're a little bit on an off-season here at Contest of Speed between Season 10 and Season 11. Don't forget that sign-ups for PC and PlayStation are now open. Get yourselves over towards the Discord and you can apply within there. And the first one who is going to be challenging these conditions, and is the American Cornish Mantis, as he's just getting used to these conditions, heading down towards Stowe. And now it's time to put all your eggs into one basket, as we are about to go. Oh, and there we go. He's off the track, and instantly already he's had a moment coming off the exit of Stowe, and around the AlphaTauri driver goes. Just got on the power too early, and that is him saying goodbye. So we're going to join Spudhead now, who officially will be the first person on the track to set a time. The track already, you can see, as Spudhead goes for the scenic route through Farm. And up to the loop now, Spudhead. And set a purple sector 1. Let's get some times on the board. And telemetry, there we go. Spudhead coming through the exit of Luffield down through Woodcott. And you want to be placing your car all the way to the left. It really does open up Cop's Corner. And, yet again, Spudhead going a bit wide there. And that will invalidate his lap time. Let's go on board. We've got a Ferrari driver next, but he's not on a flying lap. So who else is on a flying lap? We've got COS Raptor, who's... well, I suppose he's officially on a flying lap, but he's had a spin somewhere, because he's already up towards a minute. So let's go towards the Haas driver. There's a lot of traffic coming through Sector 2 at the minute. There we go, BK Oh, he gets a little bit skirmish on the throttle there. He just about keeps it in check. COS AJ does rejoin, which is very good news. Of course, we don't want to lose any drivers through connection. Of course, this is a very new thing for F1 and certainly contest of speed in general. Crossplay, it does have some issues, but all the while it is beginning to just improve week to week. And just breaking in towards Vale, just misses the apex slightly, and that compromises exit through club corner. Titch goes fastest, and you absolutely love to see it. The Williams driver teaming up with Spudhead as BK himself goes 4 tenths behind. But it's a decent first lap. He's got himself on the board, and the track will improve. And Cornish Mantis yet again. As here we go, contest speed advertisement. You absolutely love to see it. On board through cops. It certainly isn't flat in the wet conditions. As Minions just decides to put in a 141.5. The track is ramping up. There is a difference between the likes of Minions and perhaps Tichy in P2, but 1.4 seconds, that's quite a gap. And you'd have to say that's certainly something down towards maybe ability, but certainly track conditions as well. Oh, and there he's gone again, and he absolutely loves that part of the track. I mean, that's the second lap in a row where he's just got on the power too early, and round he goes. And we got CLR Pipe Tech doing a Latifi going down the wrong circuit. You're about 15 years too late for that one, for that line. But anyway, he's got no front wing, so he'll be a quick trip to the pits. Let's go on board with Tin Man, the Rowdy, heading up towards the loop. He's got Ferrari just ahead of him. And, I just wonder if that's going to cost him a little bit of lap time, a little bit of concentration. So Minions still provisional pole position. Tichy in P2. The track is definitely drying up. Are we already at that stage where the intermediate is the tyre to go on? I'm not too sure. Let's have a look at the tyre graphic. And already Matty Robbo on an outlap on in the Mercedes. What can Tin Man do? He hasn't set a time just yet. I'm interested to see what Matty Robbo can do on the intermediate tyre. Of course, me and Matty in Season 6 had a battle all the way to the final race at USA. So I know he's got the pace when he puts his mind to it. As Tin Man crosses the line, he goes provisional P7. But plenty of time to go. Yeah, still 10 minutes here at Silverstone. As we head towards Matty Robbo in the Mercedes. Let's have a look. And he's got a little bit of traffic ahead of him. It looks like he's got a Williams. And that could be Spudhead. Raptor puts in the fastest lap of 40.9. But what is Matty Robbo? I mean, he's looking very good on these intermediates. Alright, he's not setting a time, but just look at the traction coming out of the corners. He doesn't look like he's struggling at all. So it could be that intermediates, it is time. Electric Blade has rejoined. We got Hasmania and CPI Troya retired. Of course, I think Troya is the Division 1 champion. I'm not too sure. I haven't haven't been re-involved until recently, so I'm pretty sure Troya did win Division 1. And my Robbo goes 31.7, and he has set a purple sector 1. Now, is that the fastest, or is that because it's his first lap? Because the game does go purple when you set your first sector, so it's interesting. Red Mask goes second, 2 times quicker than Minions. Raptor still a 40.9 and quicker, so the track is improving. Not Rapid, P4, a very solid lap from him so far. BK in P9 is the slowest of those who have set a time. Matty Robbo coming through. Magus and Beckett. And of course, down the hanger straight. Up, and you can see above Stow A, B and C. And already you can see just how much more confidence he's got. He's lost the back end though on Matty Robbo for a second. Was thinking, yeah, this is going. I've not got this. And at the very last second, he just about handled it. He would have lost time. Oh, what can he do? From P14, he goes P5. So yeah, although not a great lap, it's he's got the knowledge of where the grip is, where the time is. I suppose the real question is, are we going to see dry conditions in the qualifying? Who's on a flying lap? We've got Ferrari going quickly. Not too quickly. It is Cam Tizzle. I think he's based on the American side. We've also got Haas. Spudhead's done what Spudhead likes to do, and that's retire. So one of these needs to go, really. Because you don't want to be this close. If I'm BK, I'm either holding up the Ferrari and compromising his run. Or if I'm Cam, I'm overtaking and going for it. I do think Kaipai has joined as well. Okay, 5 minutes to go. The quali is coming towards the end. And BK certainly got his sights on a higher position to start than Tem. He won't be too happy with that. The track is drying all the time. The question is, do you want to be in the pits right now, or do you want to be out on track? My instincts say I want to be out in the, I want to be in the pit lane, and I might want to be going out as late as possible with the track at its absolute best. And as I said before earlier, I think this is the first cross-play event or race that Contest of Speed has hosted. And whether or not we'll see more in the future, well, I really think depends on the success of this one. Of course, there are a lot of issues currently. And obviously we'll get some feedback off the drivers and see if there's anything worth exploring in the future. But for now, BK coming around club, will cross the line and will put himself a whole, well, I mean, absolutely blown it out the water. Cam Tizzle has improved even more. So the track right now is definitely green. And Cornish Mantis is enjoying himself on the grass once more. And I really hope he can get a lap in because he's, apart from 2 corners, he's looked pretty decent. Right now he's not doing too much. So Raptor is a 2.4 seconds up on his time, so this is going to be good enough to get himself right in the mix. Although it is a little bit early to be going purple. Just wonder if he's put a lot of fuel in there. He can do a couple of laps. His inters will improve. And there we go. 37.6. Let's go on board with Tichy. As he's coming around the final few corners. What can he do? He's 37.38. And that's P4. Not rapid in the Alpine. Finishing in his lap. And that's P5. So he's right there with Tichy. Back on board with Tin Man the Rowdy. Coming through left field. Question is he pushing or is he just doing a fuel burner ready? Want to be out as late as possible on this track. You can see just in the times how much it's improving. Got a few drivers coming out now. We've got COS AJ, we've got CLR, Pipe Tech, Kai Pai. They're all on the out lap. And Rowdy does improve his second sector. He's going purple. Even if it is temporarily. Yeah, you can see he's just struggling to get the power down. Let's go on ball. Back with Matty Robbo coming up through Village as Raptor improves even more. 36.8 as Nord puts in his first and, well, I mean, it's only lap so far, P2. Matty's abandoned his lap, so we'll jump on board with Minions. Someone who didn't have the best of Season 10s, but certainly got the potential and the ability to be a contender in Season 11. Of course, if you are interested in joining Contest Speed, sign-ups are now open, and they will be for the remainder of December. PC and PlayStation drivers all welcome. And if you are enjoying the content, why not follow the channel? And there we go, there we go. DRS is enabled. Now the question is, did anybody gamble on the soft tyre? Because if they did, this might be, as Red Mask goes provisional pole position, a 35.3, absolutely smokes Raptors 36.8. Minions goes quickest, 34.3. Who is next across the line? We've got 14. As Kaipai's had a moment, so he's not going to be improving. I just want to see if anybody's actually gone out on soft. Nope, nobody took the gamble. So we're getting to the nitty gritty now as Cornish Masters. As has he done? Has he invalidated? No, he's kept it going. So he did slow down enough that it didn't invalidate his time. There's that's pretty much quality. The track has really ramped up. It's completely dry now. There's no rain. There's no puddles or nothing. And it just needed someone to take a gamble on the soft tyre, and surely they would have been nailed on for pole. Oh, there he's gone again. Hat trick of spins. Round he goes. A nice little reset to track. And if Matty Robbo's watching the stream back, he'll be definitely clocking that on the penalties. Here we go. The final few are coming around now. Red Mask goes fastest. Not Rapid mixing in with a provisional pole, but what can Minions do? Minions, the Danish man, has nicked it. P1 for the Danish man. He's got what he wanted. The track was ramping up, and he's got that Ferrari right where he wants it. Provisional, not provisional then what? Pole position. Right, well, there we are. That Minions will start P1, Not Rapid P2, Red Mask P3, Tin Man the Rowdy P4, Ecos Raptor P5, Nord, Cam Tizzle, BK, Titchy, and Matty Robber will complete the top 10. Kaipai, who is a late joinee, will start P11. Electric Blade didn't set a time. Spudhead, Cornus, CLR, Pipe Tick, Hasmania, and Ecos, and CPI. Quite a lot of people not setting it a lap there for qualifying. But I have to say, the way the track ramped up there, I think we might have a few people possibly out of position due to the track, but take nothing away. If you were last across the line, you had every chance. I'm sorry, I'm murdering your name. But yeah, there we go. That is quali over. We're just waiting for these drivers to ready up and get everything sorted as we will get ready for 26 laps in the dry around Silverstone. I have no idea who's going to win this race. I'm looking forward to seeing a bit of a comeback from Division 1 champion Troya. I think Ecos AJ as well has got huge potential, and he could definitely see himself in the top 5. Watch out, guys. We're going to see some good action here at Silverstone. The first thing we're going to do is check what tyre everybody is on. And this is the moment where the fuel will be added. Do they want to go under? Do they want to go over? I know Titchy will certainly go under. He'll expect a safety car. He always does. And yeah, say, get your predictions in the chat. Who you think's going to win? I'm going to chuck one out there. I think... I'm going to go for... Do you know what? I'm going to go for Ecos AJ. I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to do a back of the grid to the front of the grid. So there was a little bit of a delay between the Twitch bot going through to Discord, but we are very much live here on the Contest of Speed Twitch channel. It's 18 runners now, I think we've got actually after a few joinees. So 29 seconds to go. Looking forward to this one. The safety car might be out a few times. Who knows? It is Silverstone. Plenty of places where overtaking can be done. Certainly a lot of wheel-to-wheel action to be expected. And let's go. Minions will start in P1. Looking forward to this one. It's been a while since I've been on the commentary booth. And hopefully it's a great return. Okay, for a moment there, I thought there wasn't going to be a formation lap. But there is. Thank you very much, guys, for not giving me a heart attack. Very much appreciated. As we come, yeah, these guys already halfway through the sector. Let's just have a look at the tyre graphic. So only the one driver going on the soft, that will be Tichy. The top 6 on the hards. So we've got 9 drivers on the hard, 1 on the soft and the rest on medium. So the hards and medium strategy definitely favoured amongst these drivers. Of course, they've got a lot of experience around here. The medium runners, and especially Tichy, will be open for a safety car early on. But let's wait and see. Ferrari doing absolute. I mean, Minions is. Who's that? Minions? Who is that Ferrari? Did Minions have a spin and just decided to rejoin there? I'm not too sure, but yeah, it certainly looked like the Ferrari was just overtaking everybody. The question is, have these hard runners got their tyres to a temperature that will be able to compete with the medium runners? Because off the line, certainly big advantage being on a softer compound. Minions will line up, and the Ferrari of Cam Tizzle will not be enjoying that formation lap 1 minute. Go. So quite a few drivers have been disqualified. We're about to get going here at Silverstone. 4-5 red lights for the contest of speed. Crossplay, and it's lights out, and away we go. Minions bogged down a little bit, but look at the start from Red Mask. Is he going to make a move through the middle of Not Rapid? Yes, he's already up 1 position. As we got a spinner, it's an Alfa Romeo, it's COS Raptor who's lost his rear end. He's down to 17th already, but it's a clean getaway from Minions. Look at Not Rapid already dropping down to a position. And Tichy on the soft tyres, up to P5 already, up 4 positions. Kaipai up 5 positions, he's on the hard compound. And we've got a yellow flag, and that is Tin Man the Rowdy, who's had an absolute nightmare start. Kaipai and Tichy up 4 and 5 positions respectively, and Nord as well in the McLaren. He's coming under threat from Tichy already, because soft tyres will be firing up, and Tichy really needs to make the advantage count now, and he's got a good corner speed out of Cops. Can't really do nothing. DRS of course not enabled until lap 3. But Minions already 1.6 seconds, and Tichy's round. And the soft running Tichy has had a minute coming out of Beckett's. And that is him around. It's an absolute nightmare. Alright, lap 1 coming to the conclusion. As Nord right on the back of Not Rapid. Spinner. Minions fastest lap, no surprise there. As Kaipai just absolutely sends one right up the inside, and you'll love to see it. We're still battling here. It's Nord versus Kaipai, and that was a delightful move there from the Aston Martin driver. Didn't really get to see it because we were on board, but Kaipai is not. He's not hanging about here, and he is on the reverse strategy, so his race will come to him. Let's go on board with Hasmania, who's going side by side through Brooklands. Matty Robbo is definitely going to get his elbows out here. There we go. Top 10 is Minions, Red Mask, Not Rapid, Kippy, Nord, Cam Tizzle, Ecos, AJ and Troya up 10 positions, and you know It's possibly just down to experience of how to start, keeping out of trouble. But Troy is right on the back of him, and realistically, is he going to make it move? Is he going to make it stick before lap 3? He's going down the inside. He decides against it. E-Class is going to go a bit deep. We're going to maybe get a switch back here. Now, E-Class just about holds it well. And we go for another lap, but Troyer is definitely looking quick here. And at the minute, we've got like a complete red mask DRS train here. We've got Minions, who's 3.5 seconds down the road. Lap 3, DRS is enabled. And that's the first DRS move. And that's not rapid up to P2. But let's go on Kapai, as he's going to send one up the inside. And red mask from P2 down to P4. That's a beautiful, optimistic move there from the Aston Martin driver. And yeah, already you can see Troy is still behind Ecos. And how are we going to get some silly beggar games here? Because realistically, you don't want to be in front of the train here. You very much want to be the second car. And this should be a pretty easy move. A late addition to the race, but he's making his presence known. You can see Nord behind, he's just looking at what Kapai is doing. He's sniffing an opportunity. Not Rapid is placing his Alpine pretty well so far. Look at the corner speed that Kapai gets. There we go. Let's get rid of this graphic there. Create a little bit more room on the screen. Oh, they're round! There's a little bit of contact. A little bit of contact. There was nothing Kapai could do, and red mask is gone. All of a sudden, I mean, he was doing bloody well, and then, well, just a little bit of contact, and he's off. Ah, such a shame, but the drivers behind won't care. It's just business as usual. And Troyer has got past Ecos now, so he can unleash his true pace. As Ecos Raptor, he's not had the best of races so far. And, well, he's got himself back up to P8. And with a 3-second penalty, that will hurt him. But, yeah, Minions 5 seconds up the road. He can pretty much control this as he wants. He can probably go 2 or 3 laps further into the Grand Prix now. That's really opened up the strategy for him. And he is on the hard, so he's already at least doing the hard to medium, but he might decide to go hard to soft just to mix it up, have a bit of fun. Of course, this is only a community race. As Kapai, well, yeah, it's such a shame. He had a great first stint, great first couple of 4 laps. And, yeah, just red mask had a moment, and he was just so close to him that he basically couldn't get out of it, as we're about to see a move for P3, and that's the McLaren up to P3. So the McLaren drivers are doing well. We got Spudhead, who's having a moment going into the pit lane. And let's just go a little bit further down the road, and let's get Electric Blade. Spudhead has retired into the pit lane. We've got Electric Blade battling with Not Rapid. And what can the American do? Can he get himself into the mix? There is a gap beginning to appear. Nord is closing the gap to Minions, so maybe Minions is just controlling the pace. Let's go on board with Not Rapid. He's looking very close to the back of Matty Robbo's Mercedes. And interesting to see the different lines there. Matty takes a wide approach to get a better exit on the exit, whereas Not Rapid gets a bit tighter through the entry and a bit tighter through the exit. So whether or not that's controller versus wheel, well, we don't really know. Let's go on ball with Hasmania. Hasmania sees the rear of COS AJ heading towards Brooklands. And you gotta say, this track just absolutely oozes perfection. It has everything you need in the circuit. And let's go to the battle here, because Matty Robbo and Not Rapid, not for the first time, are exchanging positions. And Not Rapid's got a great run here. Are we going to see a Hamilton versus Verstappen manoeuvre? Well, knows the question. Because if it was, Matty Robbo wouldn't have given him any room. Not that we're blaming Hamilton, but we are. There we go then. Not Rapid versus Matty Robbo coming down towards Stowe, who's going to hold it. Round the outside goes Not Rapid. Matty Robbo gives him the room. Very generous. And it's a clean battle in here. Matty Robbo. Oh, it's a slight contact. Slight contact. And there we go. There we go. Mercedes and room at Silverstone do not enter the equation. That's not all done with yet, because Electric Blade has joined the conversation. And Matty Robbo has another competitor to get rid of. Just running his own race at this point. Still P8, P9. And let's go to the battle for P2, because Troyer, although he's got past quite a few drivers, he is the conductor here in this train. 4.5 to Minions, who has lost around 5 tenths in 2 laps. Nothing major, but if that's the equivalent over 26 laps, then it could be close towards the end of the race. And I have to say, it's a very good performance so far from the McLaren boys. I'm not sure if they normally team up or if they're in the same team or whatnot, but they are using each other to push along and close the gap to Minions. And it's so evident. 4.1, I mean, Troyer is absolutely flying at this moment. He's really closing the gap to Minions. I will say, though, that it does look like Troyer is on the quicker tyres, so Minions is taking the pain now, and for the second half of the race will get the gap back. So you have to say Minions is in a very good, strong position here, and pretty much it's everybody else fighting for second and third. COS AJ is looking at the Ferrari, but Cam Tizzle also has DRS, but yeah, that straight line speed is evident, and COS AJ does what he does best, and that is overtake. Is Cam gonna send it down the inside? No, he thinks about it. Possible Sebastian Vettel on Verstappen vibes here at Silverstone, but on this occasion Cam thinks better of it, and COS safely through to P4. We got a spinner, and that is Raptor. at the moment. Let's go on board. Has he got any damage? Hard to say. Hard to say at this moment. So the race has just staled a little bit. We're now down to only 3 people sort of racing each other, and that's, well, I suppose Cam, Ecos and Haz, and then there's Red Mask, Not Rapid, and Pipe Tick, 9th, 10th, 11th. The gap between first and second's really coming down now, but so Minion's probably going to go long. We'll recover that gap, no problem. And we're kind of in the window now where sort of a safety car would completely ruin the medium strategy. I mean, if you're started on the hards, medium, you know, a safety car right now would be absolutely perfect to go onto the medium. Lap 10 of 26. Just a few more laps before we get to the halfway stage. It's been a very confident performance so far from the race leader. Hasmania is giving Cam Tissel something to think about. He's saying it. Here I am with Cam Tissel just on the verge of being on the 1 second cusp. Now's a good opportunity for Haz to really put the pressure on. As Cam Tissel creates his own racing line. Knock him in over. And there we go. DRS for Hasmania, but not for Cam. This is going to be close. Probably not on this occasion. And the Electric Blade is the first one into the pit lane. Well, no, he's not. Actually, that's a lie, so forget what he just said. So much to concentrate on, but he is in the pit lane either way. Red Mask also. And already you can see, look how defensive Cam's gone. Defending fresh air. So that'll slow him down, even if it's a little bit. You can really see him. He's really going defensive. He's taking wide entries into a corner to get better exit. As we've got a spinner at the end. That is Titchy, I believe, who's having a moment going into the pit lane. And we might see a third retirement. Oh, carries on. Real nice battle here between the two Americans. I'm going to absolutely get slaughtered later if Cam isn't from America, but there we go. And we're going to get a switch back, and it's beautiful. You absolutely love to see it, and that's a perfect opportunity for Cam to go into the pit. And he's gone too quick into the pit, and Hasmania will love to see that. Let's go on board with Pipe Tick, who is battling Not Rapid in the Battle of the Alpines. Same strategy. One on the hard though, one on the medium. Matty Robbo just within the 1 second, so he'll pick up a little cheeky bit of DRS. Well, for some reason he didn't get it, but he was definitely in the 1 second. Pipe Tick is just about the closest driver to another competitor. I'm just wondering right now if it's not worth having a bit of a swap a route. And as I say, a few drivers are struggling there at Cop's Corner. Just maybe a little bit of tyre wear coming into the occasion. And yeah, just the grip isn't there no more. If you're on the hard tyre now, you're definitely enjoying this stint much, much more. There we go, side by side, heading towards Stowe, and that's a beautiful team swap-a-route. And Pipe Tick gone a bit deep there on the entry of Vale. Just about keeps it. That'll be the tyre advantage. The mechanical grip's still there. However, Matty Robbo has been able to close up to the back of Not Rapid. Now only 3 tenths behind. Matty Robbo going deep. Sector 3 yellow flag. And we're all good again. So, first is Minions. Nord is second. Raptor third, who's, to be fair, although he hasn't pitted, he's still there. Any sort of virtual now or a safety car would be absolutely perfect. And Troyer surely doing the undercut here on Minions. There we go, Matty Robbo is definitely looking quicker at this moment of their Not Rapid. Go again. Are we going to get a swap? Oh, they are using each other. They're teaming up pretty well here against the one Mercedes. Great camera view here. Tasmanian still electric blade, still battling there. Oh my days, Matty Robbo so very nearly did a Steve and completely wipe out another competitor. Very well avoided, and that'll be brand new trousers needed, I think, for Matty Robbo. It looks to be a good lap here from Not Rapid. He's got about 8 tenths to his teammate. They need to stay within that 1 second to hold off the fast approaching Mercedes driver. I have to say, it's just so much more comfortable at this stage of the Grand Prix. Pipe Tick, I think if he's... I mean, he must be doing the medium soft because now he just hasn't got any pace and then tyres, and he's really hurting his race here. Oh, Matty Robbo is going around the outside. It's going to be beautiful. Go on, Matty. It's beautiful. And that is a move from the heavens. What a great move. He got a great exit coming off of Stowe, and we were on board for it. Great battling between the two drivers. Huge confidence and huge respect between the two. That was great to watch. And you can't help but feel like Matty probably will pull away here. We got a McLaren off. That's Nord, who's he's had a moment. He's just come out of the pits, hasn't he? And Catapai. Here we go. Oh my days! He can't get the car going forward. Oh, there we go. The traction, baby. Yeah, just I'm not sure what happened, but he's had a moment for sure. And he'll be kicking himself there. Look at the time he's lost to his teammate. They were running 2 and 3. A nice little battle behind. Hasmania and Electric Blade still haven't given each other any sort of room to get away. As Minions does decide to pit. So that, I think that just leaves Matty Robbo to pit and Pipe Tick. Let's go on board with Nord, who, with the assistance of DRS, comfortably catches to the back of the Aston Martin driver, Capai. So far, a very clean race. Of course, these drivers do know each other from racing in tiers against each other on a regular basis. Season 11 sign-ups now open. If you are watching and enjoying the content, why not be a part of it rather than watch, and sign up today. Be involved, as Matty Robbo has been overtaken by Minions. Matty Robbo's tyres will be up to temperature, but just that sheer fresh tyre, the softer compound, younger, they just so much advantage here. Minions absolutely strolling to victory. And this really isn't a battle that Minions needs to get involved with. He's not really racing Matty Robbo, although be it on track they are, but I mean, still overtake him. There you go. Electric Blade has caught up to Raptor. Or maybe Raptor. Oh, we got a spinner. Electric Blade, and he won't enjoy this replay, but here we go. Once again, we got to get these spins in play. We love them. Nice little TikTok incoming. As Matty Robbo has pulled the pin, and he is going on to the medium compound. Where would he come out is the question. It is a long pit stop. As Nord has left the session. So he's, I mean, he's not lost too many positions. He's going to come out around Not Rapid. Not Rapid and Matty's going to be close here. There we go. So fresh tyres. Not Rapid on mediums as well. See what COS Raptor can do, because he's got some good pace as Raptor. 17th lap of 26. Three attempts is the gap, and this should be a pretty straightforward overtake, as Pipe Tick has decided that now is the time to make a move into the pits, as Raptor goes around the outside very much like Matty did before, and that is a beautiful move there from COS Raptor, who slots into P6, and after a spin early on, this will feel like a very, very good result here. Question is, what can anyone do? Because there are a few gaps, and not much going on. There is a lot of gaps here. This is probably the telling factor that people race in different tiers. Obviously, their pace differs. But at the minute, the top three is looking quite convincing. I see no real threat here to the victory of Minions. But Troya and COS AJ, absolute great races from the back of the grid. Has Kopo rejoined? That's the question. No is the answer. So, such a shame. He was having a good, strong race. Hasmania still battling away. Raptors kind of gone now. And, yeah, we need something to happen here for anything to sort of kick us on and get some entertainment towards the last of the race. It's kind of staled out a little bit. At least they fixed the onboard spectator mode. That's a dub for Codemasters after 12 years of having F1. And now Matty Rabo on the back of Not Rapid, whose pace at the minute isn't rapid. But I'll tell you what, he will get his elbows out. He's got 3 seconds to stay within Matty Rabo. Of course, Matty got a penalty, so he should be getting his elbows out here, making a fight. But watch out behind, because Electric Blade ain't going away nowhere. And beyond that, pipe tick. He was the last one to pit, so his tyres will be the best. 6 laps to go. Minions still leads. CPI Troy at second. Ecos AJ third. Camtus on fourth. Raptor fifth. So 6/10 the difference. So it just looks to me that Not Rapid seems to get a better exit coming off Vale and Club Corner, and he's just able to keep Matty behind. Certainly going through Sector 1, but Matty seems stronger in Sector 2, which gives him an opportunity into Sector 3, of course. With DRS, this might be going towards the end of the Grand Prix. Is this battle? I wonder if we're going to see a move early on. Troy is now under 3 seconds to Minions. That's interesting. We're going to keep an eye out on that. There we go. Troy sets the fastest lap. But he's still losing time. I mean, that's just the sheer advantage Minions has been on the reverse strategy. No safety cars here. A few drivers will be most disappointed with that. Great camera view. We got a BK in the pits, not being a great race for him in the end. And as you can see, Not Rapid, not wanting to give Matt any sort of slipstream. But luckily he's compromised his exit, and Matty's going to be having a great chance here to overtake on this occasion, on this lap. Getting the slipstream now. Can Matt make the move stick? He's running out of laps. Tichy with the fastest lap, and to be expected, and Tichy in a league of his own. Go on, Titch. Matty Robbo still can't make the move, and this will be frustrating. He's got the pace advantage, he just can't get close enough through sort of Maggots and Beckett's, and that's compromising him. Let your blade now under 2 seconds behind. Just on board with Ecos Raptor because he's battling with Cam Tizzle. Cam Tizzle was quite a few seconds ahead. Only a few laps ago. We got a yellow flag in Sector 3. That is Capai, who's lost it at Club Corner but has left the session. And Raptor definitely sneaking in the P4 here. We'll want this. It's very much a battle for position. A little bit skirmish on the throttle there. He doesn't really commit to it. It's as you were. And the battle still continues. Let's go on board with... Oh, no, mind, because he's lost it. Shame he was closing the gap. But that's his race done. I wonder if he'll go into the pits. No, he's decided not to. So we are going to get no safety cars, which is brilliant to see. And still the battle goes on for P4. Haven't given up on the battle for P7 yet. Maybe Not Rapid picks up a penalty and then it's game on. But for now, Cam Tizzle against Raptor is the battle. But that might just be it. Raptor picks up another penalty. So that's at least 6 seconds. And I just wonder if Cam Tizzle has looked at it and gone, do you know what? I can keep up for 3 laps. He isn't going to get 3 seconds. Lap 24, 26, just 3 laps to go. We've seen some good overtakes. A couple stand out. Certainly the Matt overtake and the Ecos Raptor stands out. Troya and AJ, great performances. Minions dominant. Matty's had a stinker there. It's such a shame because he was running P8, but he's had a spin coming off the club corner. That'll just about do it. Cam Tizzle, 7/10 behind Raptor. BK is battling with Rowdy. Let's try and get on board with BK. It's a good exit. He is on the soft tyre, so this might not be too difficult. I take it back. Let's go on board with Cam. Because everyone I click on it seems to be getting evicted from the race. So let's stay on board with Cam Tizzle. This has been a great battle, to be fair, since they've started battling, what, 3 or 4 laps ago? Just a lap and a half to go for Minions. Can he hold on? Can his nerve keep? Going on. Well, if you've enjoyed the race, get yourselves involved. join the Discord now. And additionally, follow us on our socials. They can all be found in the command section on Discord. Nine temps Cam to Raptor. It's looking cozy. As my illness makes an appearance on stream, we've got a spinner. Nope, is that a spinner? No, it looks like that's Titchy. And lap 26 has begun. 1.7. Troyer hasn't given up. Fair play to him. He's shown his class. He's shown his speed. And shown exactly why he won Tier 1 last season. But it's going to be Minions barring a mistake as he heads towards Cops for the final 26 and final time. Barring a mistake, it's going to be a victory for the Ferrari man. He was last across the line in qualifying. And he happily took pole position. He's led every lap. It's I'm not sure if he's got the fastest lap, but he'll be happy with his performance tonight. 1.9 the gap. And there we go. That's the victory he wanted. There's probably the victory he deserved as well. He does set the fastest lap as well. COS AJ with a very good performance. He'll be happy with that. P17 to P3. In the end, that's probably about as much as he could have done, realistically, just the way the race ended up. Raptor, following a poor lap 1, will finish in P4. Cam Tissel does have a penalty, but it shouldn't do his arm too much. Hasmania crosses the line P6, not Rapid, who had a great battle with Matty Robbo, it must be said. And what could have been. As he crosses the line. Electric Blade. I'm not too sure where he'll stand on his performance, but 4 points. Titchy's going for an extra few laps. Matty Robbo will cross the line P9. Red Mask P10. Will Pipe Tick pip him? He does. And then we're just waiting for the final through. Tin Man the Rowdy. Wasn't the race for him. He'll come back stronger, I'm sure. And that will conclude tonight's Crossplay event. Some brilliant drives out there. And indeed, CPI Troy gets driver of the day. Probably will have to agree with that in terms of making your way through the field. Minions, though, with a grand slam, he gets the fastest lap, the pole position, and the victory. So, props to him. It's been a great race to comment on. And, like I say, we will be back for more before Season 11 does begin. And until then, we'll just wait for the classifications. Ferrari on top is always nice to see. It's been a long while. There we go. Classification. Troyer up 17 positions. COS AJ up 14. Great drives. Sorry, Troyer up 16. Sorry. Raptor as well, up 1. Following his spin lap 1. That's a hell of a recovery. Congratulations to our podium. And yeah, we will see you next time.
Result you can get in.
Oh.
Yeah, he gets gets two more. He gets two more.
Okay, this could be a three-way
And no
battle.
DRS
Fitch's
as
gonna stay
well.
out.
No DRS.
Going into turn 3. It is going to be 4K. No. Oh, de weer komt.